fighting for his car, boom, shot him, first car. These kids were raised in the hood, now I have a shot. Little daughter at the funeral, she's like, not even know what's going on. Where's Poppy, where's Poppy, where's Poppy? The world attacking me, but somebody give me a shot.
Never short stopping, now I'm winning like I'm Jada. Steady through the rigor, yeah, I'm getting bigger. Just fighting in them trenches, now I'm making 7 figures like.
Listen, in Chicago, this year, you've already lost 2 of our agents in Chicago. What do you guys know of Chicago? Chicago is known as, another word for it. Chirac. Chirac. Why? A lot of gun violence in Chicago where I'm at. I'm the Filipino kid that grew up in an area called Humboldt Park in Cicero. I was the only Filipino there. I was running my entire life. Never had a car. I had a bike, kept getting stolen. I steal other people's bikes. You stole my bike, I'm gonna steal your bike. It's like everybody's stealing each other's bikes in Chicago. And by the way, you had a bike in Chicago, you were wealthy. You know, because I didn't have a car growing up. My car was a CTA, public transportation, or a bike. And when I got on the bus, I carried my bike with me on that bus. These days, they have little special carriers for bikes. What? Anyway, I go on a train station with my bike with me. Right? Because I don't want to lock up my bike. It's going to get stolen. I'm carrying my bike with me. Anyway, in Chicago, it's known as Chirac. Okay? 2 of our agents already lost their lives this year, got shot. One was picking up his son. One of our agents picking up his son, boom, shot in the back of the head. One of our guys was Ubering, because sometimes people do his business part-time. So when he wasn't running the insurance business, he was Ubering at 2 o'clock at night in the south side of Chicago. Carjacked. He's fighting for his car, boom, shot him, first car. But you know the reality is, both of these guys had life insurance. The guys, Latino, African American, raised in the hood. And when we go into the neighborhoods that have been overlooked and underserved to sell them a life insurance policy they thought they'd never own or have any value towards, and then the beneficiary, their children, both, by the way, these guys that sadly passed away had kids. One was 6 years old, the other one was 3. I want their dad back. Little daughter at the funeral, she's like, not even know what's going on. Where's Poppy? Where's Poppy? Where's Poppy? Daniel's, where's my dad? Where's my dad? Where's my dad? Asking these questions. At the funeral, our agents are feeling uncomfortable, but guess what our agents were doing? Filling out death claims and making sure the claim is paid out. Over $700,000 of life insurance was paid out to these families that normally didn't buy life insurance. These kids were raised in the hood, now have a shot. That's the type of work you and I do. These immigrants who normally wouldn't buy life insurance have a shot. These people normally talking about money and life insurance and the next generation have a shot because you are out there bold enough on a part-time or full-time basis. Hey, let me share with you a little bit of message about what life insurance can do in your life. Many have stories. How many guys have a story of someone that you know in your family that died of cancer, heart attack, or stroke, or diabetes? You all got a story. How many guys, sadly, you're growing up and a parent passed away, right? You have a story. How many guys have a trust fund? No hands go up. That's the issue. That's the issue. You know, the reason why she and I got to a fast start because we don't want to have a story. We don't have a narrative. In your notes, ask your question, what's my story? What's my story? What's my story? What's my story? You guys can be able to fill in the blanks. What's my story? What's my story with why I'm in the business? What's my story with the success I've had in the business? What's my story about why I'm selling life insurance? What's my story about somebody tried to quit? What's your story? Along your journey, you're gonna be coming up with a lot of stories. And many of you already have them. I remember one time a pastor, I get introduced to the pastor. Nice to meet you, pastor. Listen, my name is Matt. Nice to meet you, blah, 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 blah. Here's why you should consider going to business with me. Because, no, man, shut up. He kept banging on the coffee table. Boom. Why are you doing the business? Well, because, it's a great industry. No. Boom. Why are you doing the business? Well, because, compared to other companies, we have so many different products and selection stuff. No. Why are you doing the business? Well, because if you want to know how much money to save to become a millionaire, it's $250. No! Why are you doing the business? I know why I'm doing the business. Because I remember being a single dad. 3 kids. No car. The world attacking me. But somebody gave me a shot to get an insurance license, to be able to work this business from my house until I can afford an office. And what was my first office? IHOP. By the way, where was Orlando created? Panera Bread. Here's Pastor, here's why I'm doing the business, because I remember getting up in the morning at 5 o'clock to go to a YMCA, 5 to 8 o'clock in the morning, so I can lifeguard real quick, make my 15 bucks. But I'm reading books because nobody's swimming at 5 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Running home to pick up my kids, they were at my mom's house, pick up my kids, get them dressed, get them at school, 8:45, 8:30, 8:45, so I can run to Jiffy Lube by 10, start my shift at Jiffy Lube. If it wasn't Jiffy Lube, I'm working at Olive Garden, and in between shift, I make phone calls to line up appointments, sell life insurance. And next thing you know, my first month I make $2,000. And I said bye-bye to 2 jobs. Right? And started learning how to change my language. And stop thinking thirsty and thinking ahead. Okay? So here's the thing. Who's in your corner? Or is it me, myself, and I?